Good morning, everybody. You'll have to excuse my morning face again. I had terrible night, and this morning I wake up and I feel like I've been run over by a train or something like that. And I'm not sure whether these are ascension-related symptoms or psychic attacks, or maybe both. And that's actually what I would like to touch on today. The energies are intensifying, and as some of you know, we are living in a distorted matrix. The planet has been enslaved many thousands of years ago, and the energies have been corrupted, distorted, manipulated, whichever words you want to use. I mean, all of them together at once. And since mostly, most prominently since 2012, you remember 21st of December, the big portal that there was, a lot of the energies finally managed to, the positive energies, I mean, managed to make it through to the earth. And this has accelerated the final stages of the ascension process, the ascension cycle we're in right now, which a cycle happens every 26,000 years, more or less. And it's something quite big. And the previous cycle did not happen because it was hijacked. And we've been what some people call a prison planet. I don't like using that term. And that's actually why I chose to call my work Sovereign Planet, is to override that term. But yeah, there was a prison. We were imprisoned in this frequency energetic fence that interfered with everything. The way we operate throughout the dimensions. You know, we've been cut off from the higher aspects of ourselves. We've been cut out from even our incarnation process was interfered with. And you can see how many human beings on this planet have absolutely no idea that we are multidimensional, that we are spiritual beings before being physical, that this physical incarnation is just an experience. It's just temporary experience that we chose. Excuse me. And we are coming out of this cycle of enslavement that lasted 26,000 years. I insist on that. It's been very long time. It's not just the current governments and financial systems. You know, it's been since the age of time. All the previous empires that were were run by the same entities, the same forces that are currently running our governments, our banking system, military-industrial complexes, and so forth, corporations, and whatever else you can imagine along those lines. So this is a pretty big event that's happening, you know, this liberation, and we are definitely on the right track, and I think there is no way we will not ascend. I mean, this is already pretty much done, but the opposing forces are still very much here, and they're still very much willing to stay. And so as the energies of ascension, the positive energies, intensify for us, you know, our bodies are going through really profound recalibration and restructuring. So our electromagnetic fields are changing, the way our cells operate is changing. So this is very profound, and obviously this will impact us. And this will impact everybody, whether you're aware that you're on an ascension path or not, because the energies around us are here, you know. So it can be a bit scary to get all of these physical symptoms. There will be more or less intense, obviously, depending on people, depending on what, your experiences and how connected you are, and to yourself, to your body, to your highest aspects as well, higher aspects. And so sorry, I lost my track there. As we are experiencing all these positive energies increasing, the opposing forces obviously are also ranking up their games, and accelerating their agendas, and we've obviously witnessed that on a very 3D physical level with the whole 2020 ordeal. And that's not just what they're doing, this is just like the tip of the iceberg. This is just the visible aspects of their warfare tactics, and weaponizing of our ignorance and of our own energies against ourselves. So the reason I'm sharing this is because, obviously this night I got pretty intense backlash. I'm not too sure why. On my platforms as well, I have been completely, I don't even want to say the words now, because I don't want to be ostracized again. I don't know if you will understand what I'm trying to say. And to be honest, this is really motivating me even more to speak a little bit more forwardly about the topics I'd like to speak about, but I don't think these platforms are appropriate. So I'm going to be posting on other platforms, on my website and such, and I will link them here and hopefully direct some of you guys who are interested over to my other content. It's very difficult to speak here. You are constantly watching your words, and I don't want to be doing that, obviously, and people tend to think you're paranoid, but the last 3 days I've had absolutely no reach on my account. And that's not because I spoke of the illness and the medication, that they're offering. It's because I spoke of the children. I mean, this is devastating to me, like what's going on with the children on this planet is, I don't think people are ready to understand the depth of what's going on. And when you see how these platforms work and how people are completely unaware of the censorship, I said the word, okay, whatever, that goes on, and how, I mean, this is a difficult topic to talk about. I don't even know how to find the words right now because I'm afraid I'm going to get censored again. But speaking about the children and the horrors that are, perpetrated on the children of our planet, that have been for eons, this is something, that anybody who speaks about should be, promoted, and should be like, yes, we need to talk about these issues and we need to resolve them. But no, if you dare to mention children and the P word, you are immediately censored from all of these platforms. And that tells you how freaking evil they are, or the people that run them are, Yeah, I don't think this video is gonna get anywhere. So, yeah, whatever, I'll post it anyway. My point was, to summarize, this is a bit longer than I wanted to, but we have to be strong. that's the message, really. We have to really cultivate and work on strength and resilience, on all levels, physical, mental, emotional, spiritual. We have to really work on setting up boundaries. You know, I speak often of the 12D shield by Liz Renee of energetic synthesis. Find it on YouTube. The 12D shield, it's amazing. It's very important that we protect and ground ourselves daily, you know, every day before going to sleep. And if you can in the morning, when you wake up as well, you know, really ground. Look what the first thing I did as I woke up, put my feet on the ground, you know, barefoot, obviously on the ground, on the earth, trying to reconnect and recharge a little bit from this difficult night. Sorry. And I really want, you know, excuse me. Sorry, I'm a bit all over the place. So really, we need to ground, we need to center, protect ourselves, set our boundaries, and cultivate resilience. There will be, things will be intensifying, both the positive energies and the negative energies and forces, as I said. So even the positive energies are quite harsh on our bodies, you know, because of all the distortions we've undergone for so many centuries, you know. So it's not that they're negative, but the effects are difficult to handle. And then there is also all the negative attacks. So, you know, double reason to really nurture and protect. I can't find the word I'm looking for. The body, that's what I mean, you know, really physical, the physical body. Through, you know, all modalities that you are used to, that you like to use, exercise, food, sleep, you know, natural remedies, whatever, you know, swimming, super important. If you can really immerse yourself in bodies of water, this is incredible for the body. Sunbathe, obviously, you know, reconnecting to the sun, and you know, the rays, you know, the rays are full of information that will feed your own bodies, you know, and your own cells with information that's very important for this ascension, you know, the messages, the codes, they're very potent. So when you are sunbathing, really do it consciously and try to connect with this energy that is our source. It is the core of our solar system. So it's not the source, but it's the source of the system we're currently experiencing, if you get what I'm saying. You know, it's a trickle effect, you know. There is the original prime source, and then there are universes and galaxies and whatnot, and then the sun is the core, the central point of our solar system, which we are experiencing in our current reality, right? I hope that makes sense. So yeah, I'm gonna stop the message here because it's quite long. I'm not even sure if I'm going to post it, but sending you really all my love, all my support. I know this is not easy for some of us, for most of us really, but the outcome is more beautiful than anything we could ever possibly imagine. We could not even ask for it. You know, it's 26,000 years work that's coming to fruition, you know, of war, spiritual war against consciousness that we are coming out of. So it's a pretty big deal, and it's pretty amazing. So we have to stay grounded in this truth, in this knowing, to help us go through the challenges. Sending you all my love, and we'll talk to you soon again. Bye.